Welcome to Soft Review. In this video, I just want to show you I have installed a text-to-speech system which is open source and free, and you can run it in your own local system without any internet connection, and you can clone your voice and you can convert your text into speech. And I did not write any code for this. It was completely hands off. I used client actually to install the full open source project, and this project TTS, I'll show you what I just created right now. So if I go to the output folder, these are the output audios that I created. First I will show you the normal cloned voice that comes with this installation. So let's hear it.
This voice was created using free open source text-to-speech without any internet connection on my low-end PC.
So as you can hear, that's the default voice that comes with this. So you can type in any text. For example, this is the code that will looks like. This is where we type in the code, or you can just come here and ask Google or any AI to actually change this. And I also created like a clone voice, which I want to show you guys as well. So let me just play.
This is my real voice cloned using free open source text to speech without any internet connection.
That's the cloned voice. That's my voice. That's cloned with the CTS. There is some restrictions here. So let's talk about that. So if I just go to the Hugging Face, so you can install this in your local system, even with the system with just a CPU. And I installed it using this process. I have an NVIDIA graphics card, so I used this option. And there it supports AMD GPUs and cross-platform GPUs and Apple as well. So basically it can work with all the different systems. And there is, for best performance, it's capped to 8000 tokens, and you can generate up to 40-second audio using this. I asked Google to actually create me a script that will create longer audios, and we slice that into different parts, and finally we stitch it all together using just code. So that's what this is for. If you see this, see, it's like 1 minute 35 seconds, right? So I used that process. So it creates different audio separately, then it stitches all of it together. And if I just play it,
this is my real voice cloned using free open source text to speech without.
as you can see, you can create a longer audio using that method as well. When it comes to installation, so this is the documentation that Gemini 2.5 Pro created. So this is how it remembers all the thing. I have already discussed how to use this in my client memory video. If you want to look at that, will help you a lot and save you a lot of tokens, because AI don't have to go through the steps again and again. It can just read this documentation and know what exactly happened before. So it's really helpful. So let's look at what happened. And before I started the installation, so if I go to my installed apps, I had Python 3.13, which is like the latest version of Python that I installed. It did not work, so it had some dependency issues. Gemini asked me to try with the exact 3.11, so I had to go back to the Python website, python.org, and just download the specific version. If I just click on all release, I had to go and download this. You can see all the version, right? Just search for this version. You just click on download. You can come here and download any of this. You can come to python.org download/windows, and here you can see all the older versions, and you can download based on your system. So I had to install that. Then it asked me to install C+ build tools. So let me just copy this, C+ build tools. If you type in like this, you can just click on this, and you just need to come here, and under all the downloads, you can click on this download button, ask you to download this. Yeah, I already have this. So once you save it, okay, I'll save it again, and I'll just show you. Click on yes, continue. So once you have downloaded it, and when you click on install it, just click on continue. You just need to select this, and you can untick everything from this. We don't need the testing C+ address sanitizer and VCPK package, so we can save some disk space here, because it's around 6 GB, so it takes a lot of space. Then just click on install here. I'll have to actually download it again, so we'll continue from there once all of this this download. So I want the Python 3.11 version. We have the Python 3.11 version here. Just click on download. I already have it here, so just click on open the folder and just install it. And you can see that there is an option add python.exe to the path. Don't forget to enable this. This is very important. And just click on install now, and that will install our Python 3.11. The Python is now installed. Our Visual Studio Tools is also installed. Then just close it. Now what you want to install is like the NVIDIA CUDA toolkit. So we need that. So just copy that here and just search for it. So just click here and download it for Windows or Linux, and just click on Windows and just install it. So that is, you select the architecture, you select Windows 11, you select exe local, then download this 3 GB CUDA toolkit. Before I started the installation, I have to go to CMake.org and download this 64-bit installer. Click on this installer, 67-bit installer for Windows. And once you download it, you will see a file something like this, CMake. Just double click on it and click on next. Accept the terms and license and agreement. Make sure that add CMake to the path and variable is checked. This is the most important step. Click on next and click on install. And once you finally install all the requirements, make sure that you restarted the system. So that's essential so that the terminal can access these files. Now that we have satisfied all the prerequisites, we can start by creating like a folder here on GitHub. And I have like already a folder like OuteTTS. And what we can do now is open this folder in VS Code. So just open VS Code and just click on file and click on open folder, then click on GitHub, and yeah, this is the folder. So we have opened a fresh folder where we can start the installation. Now let's give it the actual readme file. Now let's give it the actual readme file or this file. This both are the same. So let's click here and let's copy this from the copy button. So we will have all this information here so that it can guide the AI to how to install this. And please note, I am using OpenRouter and Optimus Alpha. This is a new model. It's in testing. In the future, this may not be available. If you are using AI to install this, use Google Gemini 2.5 Pro or DeepSeek 3.1, whichever is cost effective. I am using this mainly because this has got like a 1 million context window. So let me just paste this here and I'll just click on act. So this is also a good model because after Gemini 2.5 Pro, this is another model that's actually the memory bank files, which is really good. I think this is from OpenAI. This is still in testing. That's why it's free. And as you can see, if you look at the context window, it's around 1 million context window. And the output is really good. Till we get any further information, it's hard to say from which company it is. I think it's from Google or it's OpenAI. If it's OpenAI, this is like a really good model. It's a bit slow when you compare it with Google Gemini 2.5 Pro. So it's creating all the memory bank files. I just want to install this onto my local system. So I need NVIDIA GPU CUDA acceleration. So now it's installing all these packages. So it will take some time. Please be patient. Can you just create a test actually run this? Now it's writing the test script. so that we can generate our audio file. So the text is, this is a test of this TTS with the CUDA acceleration. Yeah, we can just run it. Now it will run it. So I need to select, no, it's actually downloading the voice model. So it's around 2.5 GB. So it will take some time. So as you can see, I am running the which is supported. If you have a newer version, this Open Whisperer will not support that. So that's why we are using an older version. So keep that in mind. We need to finish that download and try again. Now it's downloading the weights, which is around 296 MB. Now it's starting. As you can see, it's converting really fast. We are getting 44 tokens per second. And if I just look at my, see, it's going to, the load is going to the GPU. And the audio is now ready. So it was that fast. Audio is now saved to like here. So if I just reveal in File Explorer, you can just hear the video.
This is a test of OuteTTS with CUDA acceleration.
So as you can see, that's how you create the audio with the default voice. Now let's see how we can clone our voice. For that, I am again giving the instruction to AI. I want to clone my voice. Can you create a script for that? So while that's happening, we need to provide AI with our reference audio. So for that, we will be using our voice recorder or sound recorder. And make sure that you go to the settings and change the format, output format as wave, because it accepts only wave format. Now let's create like a test audio for this. Hello, this is a test voice in order to feed it to the cloning tool that I am using. I hope this is enough, and I hope this is 10 seconds. So as you can see, the voice is under 10 seconds, it's 9 seconds. And let's just take this file, show in folder, and paste it in our folder that we created before in the OuteTTS, and just paste it here. And we need to give this file to our AI. So just copy as path so that AI knows where exactly the file is. And as you can see, the clone voice script is ready. So I will give the voice for reference. And I just want to create audio for this text. Don't forget to share and subscribe for more future videos. So let's give this to the AI. Now it's creating a separate file. Since I started like a new chat, it forgot the original documentation that I provided. I can delete this. So as you can see, this is the text, and here is my reference audio. Now let's try to run this file and see if it can generate my cloned voice. So the output is now generated at output.wave. So this is the file.
Don't forget to share and subscribe for more future videos.
Yeah, that's how it sounds like. And if you want, you can also create longer audio files by creating like a script. Can you create a script that I can use to paste longer text files and convert that into like audio? and just give me the output as a single audio file. Will this split the text into smaller chunks and then convert that into a full audio? Is that how it works? So let's copy paste this file and see if it can do that for us. I want to convert this text into speech. Now I just need to run the script. So as you can see, now it created like 2 text chunks. That means that long text was splitted into, see, the long text was splitted into separate chunks, and finally it will be stitched into a single audio file. That's how you work around with these limitations. As you can see, the maximum token is like 8000 tokens. So that's how you use this method. And in the documentation it mentioned that keep it under 7000 tokens per execution so that it will not deteriorate the quality. And you can also play with the different options here, like the temperature, repetition penalty, and all these values till you find which one works for you. Now it's processing the second audio file. And the final output is saved into this output.wave, and as you can see, it's around 20 seconds long.
The script uses OuteTTS chunk generation mode, which automatically splits long text into smaller segments, processes each segment, and then combines them into a single seamless audio file. You do not need to split the text yourself.
So I hope you got the idea. That's how you combine different files. You can always use AI to clear your doubts and do debugging and bug fixing. And yeah, now with Client you can even install open source projects like this. I hope you learned something new. If you learned, please don't forget to share and subscribe for more future videos. Again, thank you for watching and have a great day.
Got a world to explore and news to find. Hit that link, don't be left behind. A news and reviews straight to your feed. It's the upgrade your life will need.